Well, we have two young men here this morning. Brad, if you want to come down, Jack, come sit right here. We're going to do some punching today. You ready?
Punching? Oh, no.
I know that you've never met my mom, and she is, has health problems. And so she's never been able to come here and be at Walnut Grove. And I think probably the last couple of churches, 2 or 3 churches I've pastored, she's not been able to come and be with us. She's a wonderful mother. And she often indulged me and my brother as we were growing up in so many different ways. She grew up on the farm, and they didn't have a lot of nice things. And so often in her life, throughout her life, she has blessed us. When God has blessed her, she has done wonderful things for us. And sometimes, not just seemingly 2 other people, trivial things. I remember waking up on a Christmas morning one morning. It was after I had, I kind of figured out where Christmas came from. I almost let the cat out of the bag there. I don't want to make this into a Christmas or a Santa Claus sermon. I woke up and whatever I believed about Santa Claus and Christmas, I had wonderful gifts underneath the Christmas tree, and this was one of them. It's a punching bag. It's for working with boxing, and I was studying karate at the time. When I was about 14 or 15 years of age, I started studying karate. That's another thing. My mom paid for karate lessons. Other people were taking piano lessons, or violin lessons. I was studying karate. And I enjoyed it. I enjoy sports. I don't much anymore. About the only exercise I get is going back and forth to the refrigerator. When she got this to me, and I was able to earn my black belt when I was just 18 years of age, and I was a senior in high school, and I had already had this. And so most of the places I've ever gone and served as pastor, I also put together little schools and picked out individuals that I wanted to spend some time with, and I taught them karate. So I have a teacher's instructor's license as well. Braden, come up here and help me just a minute.
Don't hurt him, Braden. He's a football player.
Well, I don't want you, Braden. Now, this is called Super Dummy, and it is older than you are, Braden. And I don't know if it's been punched in so long, you punch it, it might just turn to dust. But I taught my brother karate using this punching bag, and many other people. But it's been set up in storage for a long time. Would you make a good fist there? Here's why I want you just kind of get you a good foot stance there. I want you to rear back and look at that circle right there. I'll hold this tight against me, and you just punch that. Just like have a good time. Just punch it one time.
Oh,
All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let me raise it up a little bit higher. Do it again. Punch it again.
there you go.
Well, that is excellent. You got a good punch. Now let me show you something about a punch. The way I would teach people about, first of all, is learning how to make a fist. And I'm not saying I haven't looked exactly about how you just made a fist. You probably make a perfectly good fist. But a fist needs to be rolled. And so you start rolling your little finger. You don't just close your hand like that. If somebody hits you like that, that's pretty much a girl, okay? if they got their thumb on top and their fingers like that, that's the way a girl punches. She thinks, well, that's the way you punch people. That's not. They're more about scratching and slapping. So that's not a good fist. So here's what you're going to do. Make all the girls mad. You just roll that fist just like you was rolling dough, so it makes it tight. And I try to make sure there are no air pockets or empty places in there. And then take that thumb like that right there, and you fold that thumb around there so it's not sticking up. You fold it in. And then, when you throw a punch, you don't have to reach way back. One of the first people I ever saw throw a powerful punch was a man named Bruce Lee. A very small man. But he could punch from 2 inches away. He did a demonstration. I've seen film of it, never saw him in person. But he could come right here, put his fist about 2 inches away from your chest, and punch you from there, just knock you completely across the room. You have to learn the right way to punch. And I'm not going to punch you like that. It might be a good fist. Another thing you want to do is you don't hit with the whole front of your knuckles. What you want to do is just hit whatever you're hitting, whether it be a bag. I never have been a violent person, so I would never hit somebody unless we were sparring. But those 2 knuckles right there, they're base of your pointing finger and your middle finger. Those 2 knuckles are your strongest knuckles. So what you want to do is curve your wrist just a little bit so that nothing but those two knuckles strike. In other words, you don't just hit like that level. You want to strike. When you want to hit somebody, hit them with those two knuckles right there. Also, something else you want to do that puts some snap in your punch and put some more power is you want to bring it back here, palm up, or bring it from in here. And when you, just before you impact, you want to turn it over. It's called a twist punch. Because more often than not, when we're relaxed, our hand is like this. But our arm, all of our bone structure and muscles are stronger when our palm is down. So wherever we're coming from, here, down here, out here, back here, you want to take that punch and you want to come right here and you want to twist it. So that right at the very end, it's like popping a whip. All right, now you don't have to employ all of that right there, but I want you to punch the bag in. There you go. All right, now, today I'm going to be talking in my sermon about hard to kick. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to kick today, but in my style of karate, we use our feet a lot. So you're way back there, but I can kick you. I can reach you. I couldn't reach you with my hands. And even before you get close to me, I can attack you and kick you with my foot. I'm going to be talking about hard to kick. Now, I'm going to do something here that demonstrates something. And I want you to be a good sport about it, because what I would want to do is if you were trying to punch me, I wouldn't want you to punch me. Now, I don't want you to punch, but I just want you to go through very slow motion as if you were going to punch me in the nose. Please don't punch me in the nose. This is called an outside-in block. Okay, do that again very slowly. Outside-in block. It's called wax on. Never mind about the wax. Paint fence or sand the floor. You don't know how to do what I'm talking about. You need to watch a movie called Karate Kid. Or I might stand here. If I was standing sideways, I would do an outside in. Inside out. And inside out. Throw that punch again in my face very slowly, and I would do inside out. That's like wax off. And side to side. But or I might do paint the fence. I might block it up like this. But let me show you. Someone throws a very quick punch. There's just no way to block it. That's called blocking punches, blocking kicks. And you train very hard to learn that as a part of what you do. You duck and you dodge. You block here, you block there. Now, when I used to fight, the master who was in charge of my graduation through karate, he would just stand like this. He wouldn't even get the stance. He would go. He would stand there, and it didn't matter how hard you try to kick him or how charge him or whatever. He just boom, 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 boom like this, hit like that, and he would just spin you around. He was humiliating. But I don't want to humiliate you right now. But I want to show you the best way of protecting yourself when someone's attacking. Okay, what I want you to do is punch the bag again. You punch now. All right, get ready. Get ready? Do it now. You didn't punch me. Go ahead and punch. Go. Didn't punch very hard, did you? And so that's what we're going to do. It's here. If you had a weapon, or if you were boxing, one of the best ways of protecting myself is getting in here really close. Because then, instead of going, you're going, like that. So, I tell you what, I have a friend who lives in China. He's actually a very well-known author who writes books about martial arts in China. And he teaches people in ancient Chinese. And I remember many years ago fighting him. And I would do kicks, sweeping kicks, and spinning kicks, and punches. And you know what he was doing? He was just eating my lunch. Because what he was doing was getting in here really close, and getting down really low. And he would come in here, and I was just going, like that. It was silly. Now, there are people in life, here's the lesson. There are people in life who want to kick you and punch you, and sometimes literally, sometimes just figuratively. They want to say ugly things about you or to you. They want to criticize you or condemn you. They want to do something to make you feel bad, say something to you to make you feel bad. And I'm not saying this is foolproof and it doesn't work every time. It doesn't work with everybody, but one of the best ways of protecting yourself against people who want to be unkind or to be cruel or be mean to you is to get close to them. They'll still, sometimes that doesn't work. It doesn't always work because Jesus has a way of getting closer than anybody, and there are still people who don't like Jesus. So, if you were going to punch me, one of the first things, especially if you had a big old stick, and you had to reach back with that stick, a lot just get right in here, you had the stick in that hand, and I would defend myself, and your stick would be going out there like that, because it's just too close. Getting close to people means caring for people, loving people, forgiving people, being patient and kind. And in spite of the way people treat you, don't treat them the same way in return unless it's good. Jesus said, treat other people the way you want to be treated. That's a rule. You know what kind of rule it is? Ask somebody. That's the golden rule. Okay. Thank you very much. You punch very good. And I'm afraid to let you punch because you look very dangerous. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. You can go back to your seats then. I appreciate your help.